All right, boys and girls, for story time today, you can watch Paulina do what she's going to do. We'll see how this goes. Today we're going to read about another incredible animal, and this is about Punxsutawney Phil, the king of Groundhog Day. Every year at 2 o'clock in the morning on February 2nd, 14 men in tuxedos, black coats, and top hats carry a groundhog from a cozy zoo to the top of a hill called Cobbler's Knob in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. The groundhog is placed in a hollow tree stump that has a door attached. Half awake, he curls into a ball and goes back to sleep while the 14 men drink coffee and wait for daybreak. The groundhog's name is Punxsutawney Phil, and February 2nd is Groundhog Day. According to an ancient Roman legend, that German settlers brought with them to America, there will be 6 more weeks of winter if February 2nd is sunny and clear. The Pennsylvania Germans believed that the groundhog was a most intelligent and sensible animal, so they reasoned that such a wise creature would see his shadow if the day was sunny and go back to sleep for another 6 weeks of winter. If he didn't see his shadow, he would stay up and spring would come early. The legend was first tested on February 2nd in 1871. It was a dull time of year with the holidays over and little farming to do. A few Punxsutawneytes went off to the woods first thing in the morning and found a groundhog. They named him Punxsutawney Phil, and they watched while he went back to sleep right after seeing his shadow. The townspeople went back to the village and feasted and danced. To this day, whoops, where'd you go, Paulina? To this day, they are still asking about the weather, asking Phil about the weather while the rest of the country waits for the answer. Just before sunrise, the president of the Punxsutawney, Groundhog Club taps on the stump and awakens Phil. He is irritated. He's been awakened twice this day and sees no carrots. He's handed to the president, chittering angrily. The president chitters back. Visitors hold their breath. They are told the man and the groundhog are talking about the weather. Then over the horizon comes the sun, and Phil's shadow falls to the ground. 6 more weeks of winter, the president announces. The band strikes up a lively tune, and everyone for miles around celebrate Groundhog Day. At the end of the day, Phil is carried home to the zoo. Once again, he tucks his head into his belly and goes back to sleep, just as he would in the wild. Quit running into my iPad for a moment. Groundhogs hibernate in October and awaken in February to locate mates. Ordinarily, they go back to sleep and get up in March. The young are born in April. Groundhogs are easily tamed. Like Phil, most love to sit on human laps, mow grass all summer, and sleep all winter. But no one is really sure how accurate Phil's weather forecasting is, except for Punxsutawneytes. They say the king of the weather prophets has never been wrong. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed seeing Paulina and listening about the story of Punxsutawney Phil. And tomorrow, we're going to read about the pacing white Mustang, the fastest horse in the West. And remember, these are all true. All right, so there's Paulina. Over and out. She's saying goodbye to you, 2nd graders. Extreme close-up. Wow. She's one special tortoise. She misses you. All right, bye, kids.